Now, we all remember the tip-top jingle. Do you remember the tip-top jingle? Oh. Good on you, Mum. Tip-top's the one. Good on you, Mum. Well done. Well done. Sign of success for a good jingle. It sticks in our head. Now, let's take a look at the ad one more time.
Good on you, Mum. Tip-top's the one. Good on you, Mum.
I reckon an elephant sits on them.
Hi, guys. Oh. Jenny and Jeff Ailing are responsible for creating that very jingle, along with another, is it 1,500 or 15,000?
It's the thousands.
It's the thousands!
Yeah.
Including the Mr. Squiggle theme. Today, they are joining us to talk about creating jingles and updating the tip-top one. Is that right? Is that happening once again?
Yep, after 10 years it's been off air. But it's actually a bit over 4 decades old. It was written in the early 70s, and our two kids, who were then 5 and 7, they sang it and they multi-tracked all the vocals and did all that stuff.
They are now 43 and 41.
Are they proud of their work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you proud of their work?
Absolutely.
That's our baby.
Yeah. They did lots of jingles, though, back in the olden days, as it were. The Mr. Squiggle theme. Here's Mr. Squiggle. And
you know, when I told my parents last night that you were coming on the show today, we could actually sing all of your jingles. I think there's the Bing Lee one. I like Bing Lee. I'm sorry, I do not have a singing voice, but I know every single one of your jingles.
yeah, they're amazing.
How do you create a jingle that sticks?
Well, that's the thing. Most advertising music now, as then, is ear candy, if you like. It's meant to just basically, the advertising agency will stick a bit of music in, pardon me, to create some sort of an emotional kind of impact. But I guess a long time ago we realised that that's not a lot of good if you can't remember the name.
Exactly.
So,
it's all about the brand.
Well, yeah, it's actually science. Being able to actually do that on a repeatable basis to make something that will stick in the mind for decades, like things like probably most Australians have heard, drive in and drive away, it's Rathfield car radio. Well, we did that in 19...
I'm just about to go into it really loudly. Sorry, I've got to stop myself. Sign of success. Sign of success.
Well,
They're allowed to sing.
I love them. I love them.
That was 1986 or something, and I think it took about 3 months or less before basically everyone, certainly in Sydney, knew it. It's sticky.
And if you can't forget it.
If you get da 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 da, there's a shape to that, and if you put that like on a graph and look at it edgeways on, it's got little pointy bits on it, and it's like mental Velcro. And
I love that line, mental Velcro.
Yeah, it sticks in your mind, and if you know what you're doing, and we do, you can actually make that happen on a repeatable basis.
In all fairness, you say you know what you're doing now. Was it always like that? How did you guys actually start out? Weren't you sort of long-suffering musos looking
we had a goal.
for a way to pay the rent?
Yes, we were musos, starving musos.
Yeah.
And Jeff's father was a radio rep. Radio salesman, and he said to us one day, how'd you like to earn $200? We said, what do we do?
Great.
I've got a client who needs a jingle. Right, great, what's a jingle? And so we went along to see this client as jingle writers, wrote the jingle, did
Even
that
though
one.
this was your very first one.
It was our very first one, recorded it in the radio station. There was no multi-track then, so we jumped across from recorder to recorder, recording the backing. Helen Zerafos sang it. Okay, that was the first one. Then we did another couple. Then we started door knocking around advertising agencies as jingle writers, and gradually
we'll just put that hat on and go with it.
Yes.
Well, I
it was great fun.
had like 3 things. Like there was Cura soap and something else, and there were 3 things on a reel. So I'd go into an agency, door knock, and go into an agency, and they'd say, "Oh, let's hear your stuff," you know. So we'd play these 3 things, and then by the time the third one was over, you look at the window. My God, look at the weather! hoping they wouldn't want to hear another one.
You know, my image of a jingle writer is Charlie in 2.5 Men.
Oh,
he was a jingle writer. Now, we all know what his house is like. Is there money to be made in jingle writing?
Yes.
Yes, I love it!
Yes, there's a lot of money to be made in jingle writing, because like at any moment, if you like, we've got probably more than 500 of our things on air around Australia at any given time, and there's a royalty factor that comes in from that. We get 3/5 to 5/8 of bugger all every time something's aired, kind of, and then that all tots up. It's only little increments, but
it all counts.
It all tots up.
And you're taking part in the new Tip Top jingle.
Yeah. Well, it's we've been keeping an eye on it. Yeah, but it's quite cute and it works. And at the end, it's a good on you, Mum and Dad. So they've got Dad in the act. But it's all. I guess it's what the Tip Top thing does. It gets that sentiment about Mum doing the right thing for the family and wanting to get the you know, the right sort of vitamins and all that sort of stuff, so that when she's actually at the point of sale and there's all this generic stuff and all this, and then there's a premium brand, if you like, she's going to probably feel warm towards getting the premium brand.
There's a positive connection.
Yeah, because, well, my family deserves that. And I think that having that good on you, Mum, in the brain, lasting decades, and now a whole new generation of kids is going to have that stuck in their brains as well. They'll have
and mums.
And
a generation
mums as well,
of mums.
entire families.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing some of your secrets. It's wonderful to finally meet the names, the people behind the jingles that are velcroed into my brain.
Yes.
Oh, pleasure. Thank you.
Good luck with the
Thanks for
new
having us.
Tip Top one.
Okay.
All right then. Coming up, we meet a mum who